Welcome to the House Roethlisberger-built Oxford, Ohio, on the campus of Miami University and home to the Redhawks. And we are looking forward to a fantastic game and a full house for this one. Today, an in-state clash between two teams from the state of Ohio, and here football is important, and beating an in-state rival carries a little more weight. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Rockets will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Redhawks offense takes the field to start this game off. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When a receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. And they got him for the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Finds his back in the middle. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Redhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
First down here for the offense. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. And the Rockets racing to the line in the hurry-up. Give to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Pass on the way. It's picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Looking for a productive play on first down. Feeling some heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Back to pass, it's Potts. Quickly to the tight end. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Offense lining up quickly. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Got his man on the right. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Looking at a 2nd and short now. They want to just keep throwing it. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Redhawks! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rockets offense is back on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
They'll run play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Trying to get to it. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. The Rockets will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
They'll run it from the gun. Smashes through. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. And the Redhawks headed quickly to the line. Looking to pass. It's Potts. Throwing right. Makes a connection.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Handoff from the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab down the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Redhawks have it with a 1st and 10.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. He looks that one in nicely. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Got it behind the line. It's Green. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The aerial assault continues. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
A field goal here would make it a 2-possession game, but they elect to leave the offense on the field on 4th down. Fires to the end zone. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll start this drive firing. And down he goes back at the 3.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Well, the offense is trying to throw for it in their own end on 3rd down, and quarterback receiver not quite on the same page, and they're lucky because that was almost picked up.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
These specialists and these return specialists, they got speed for days. But you better hang on to the football. I know you want to make big plays, those splash plays that can change games, but you better secure the football first.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. Leaves it with the back. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Redhawks moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, going up top. Makes the grab over the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Try to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Offense set on 1st down.
Offense is stopped.
The give to the back. Powers through the defender. Powers through. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
To the ground. He's got it again. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. A statement run in the red zone to the 13. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
On the play.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Looking for the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, it's good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man quickly. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Georgia State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Arizona. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Guys have the backfield now. It's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
He's got it. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Potts. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Zings it complete to the right. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Redhawks with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. It's complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quickly complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Quickly complete. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
They're bringing heat. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt and tying the game, these guys want to take the lead. Dropping back, it's Potts. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points were waiting on them. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead.
Just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Coming out with it, it's Little. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
On second down, he'll fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it back. Going the other way, and he takes it all the way back. Oh, what a way to finish the half, and what a disastrous way for this offense.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Oxford, Ohio.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Using his legs, it's Kendricks. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. And the Rockets want to pick up the tempo. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. To the air, it's Potts. Got his man. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Redhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now on 1st down from the 40. Pulls and fires complete to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. The Redhawks pick up the 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
Open runway ahead. And the Redhawks have it with a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Redhawks! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Rockets offense is back on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Going up top on 1st down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Caught at the 25. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not...
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quarterback checking off. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got his man. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and the 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Potts. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues. About to go 8-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. The Rockets want to crank the tempo.
Here's the deal. You're down with 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Well, there's the trust this quarterback has in his guy, right? He knows he's going to give him an opportunity in critical down and distances. Third down, find your best matchup because you know he can make the catch, he can get his feet in bounds.
It's complete. A huge pickup. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Toledo. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
To throw, it's Potts. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be third and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabs it in the middle. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Red Hawks will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Red Hawks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kendricks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Rockets will hustle to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Inside the 25. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Potts. Quarterback extends the play. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Coming after. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And that decision will be questioned for a while. A 1st down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. This one's complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Knowing that your man can make the catch against his defender, that wasn't a big play, but it can set you up down the line to be able to take advantage.
Yes, get it to him.
He's looking deep. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Touchdown Rockets. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Western Kentucky is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage, but despite all that, we still have a very close game. They are up by 7 over FIU. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air, it's Potts. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back at an opportunity like this.
We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. They're going to throw it again. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Toledo.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You've got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the 4th. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. Offense heads to the field. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the 4th quarter.
Firing to the right, complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
That play is going to drive the head coach absolutely crazy. You've got the lead. Why are you going out of bounds? Just get down and lead the clock. The clock right now is your friend.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On second down, he's looking downfield. The quick out. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
Looking for a man. It's Potts. Lets it fly. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
It's one thing to execute